back to Dragon Age Inquisition.
Inquisition.
Insert Spanish Inquisition joke here.
I'm a bunny, hop, hop. Spell what we need her.
Insert Monty Python Spanish Inquisition joke here. Nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition.
Look.
We should name one of our episodes Nobody Expects the Dragon Age Inquisition.
Why are you making the joke really dumb? Go sit in the corner.
Because they're not Spanish. The Antivan Inquisition, because no, which country in this game is basically Dragon Age Spain?
Orlais?
No, Orlais is Dragon Age France. Ferelden is Dragon Age England.
Oh yeah. Can I?
I think they're supposed to be. No one's quite sure what they are. The closest I've ever heard is Muslims. Because the Qunari invasions. I'd say either Navarra or Antiva is supposed to be Dragon Age Spain.
I think it might be Antiva.
No one expects an Antivan Inquisition.
So Winter is
Byzantium.
Right. Of course you know that.
The free marches are Italy, the Italian city-states.
So what are we going to do?
I say Cullens, but up to you.
See if there's anything else color needs. My phone's going off. But this doesn't matter. It's all fucking available.
Alright.
I know what we should call this episode.
What?
But it'll become apparent after we do this mission.
Alright. Are we ready for this?
After this mission, I'll give my 2 suggestions for what we should name it.
The elite of the Templars are ready, Herald. Be certain you are prepared for the assault on the breach. We cannot know how you will be affected.
Death or glory? Yo.
But
Death or glory?
for the Inquisition!
For the Inquisition!
What did I say something?
No, I didn't.
Oh yeah, put in a couple threads.
Maybe you should buy one or get a...
Okay, you actually have to focus on what we have to play.
Okay.
Sarah.
Iron Bowl.
Oh, I don't know. Question is, this is literally a gauntlet of survival.
I say Solus. He hasn't let us down yet.
Yeah. What's that? What's that?
Templars!
Focus past the Herald. Let his will draw from you.
Yes. If you want a fancy cup, perhaps you should buy one or get an awesome girlfriend who will buy you one.
Yeah, you're trying on a second account.
I know you are. You're not like a certain other friend of ours.
He wants to remain single for the rest of his life?
Mm-hmm.
Because he's afraid of sex?
Yeah. I don't know if that's what he's afraid of.
I'm just saying.
And then we could have proper toast with our fancy cups.
For England!
For England!
And the Irish! Da!
Ah! I mean, at least half the reason we have the brewskis is so we can keep doing that.
That's pretty much the only reason why. I'll even do it with an empty one.
What?
I'll do it with an empty one.
Yeah! Woo! Celebrate! Yeah! We did it!
Celebrate!
We won! The breach is closed. The war is over.
Something's very fishy.
What do you mean? We won. There's totally nothing. There's...
The breach is here. We've reports of lingering rifts, and many questions remain. But this was a victory. Word of your heroism has spread.
It's too soon to celebrate.
No. Yeah.
We don't know what caused this. We can't rest easy.
I agree. One success does not guarantee peace. The immediate danger is gone. To some, so is the necessity of this alliance. We must be wary. The Inquisition will need new focus.
Oh, hello, new focus.
Oh god, it's crashed.
Who's crashing our party?
We must get to the gate.
No one crashes an Inquisition party.
So, celebratory drinks are on hold.
Nah.
Cullen?
One watch guard reported it's a massive force, the bulk over the mountains.
I slightly undercooked mine.
None?
Someone could open this, I'd appreciate it.
The Holy Grail of mages.
I'm here to warn you. Fashionably late, I'm afraid. Might exhausted. Don't mind me. There you are. I came to tell you what happened with the mages at Redcliffe. You're not going to like it. They are under the command of the Venatori, in service to something called the Elder One. The woman is Calpurnia. She commands the Venatori. That, the Elder One. They were already marching on Haven. I risked my life to get here first.
Cullen, give me a plan. Anything. Haven is no fortress. If we are to withstand this monster, we must control the battle. Get out there and hit that force. Use everything you can. Soldiers, gather the villagers. Fortify and watch for advanced forces. Inquisition, with the Herald! For your lives, for all of us!
To battle!
Drinks are on hold. Yes, you can't drink this entire battle. Ah!
Master killing our bugs.
Fucker. Where you at, bitch? And I'm on fire. And I'm at low health.
Almost ready. Keep them off us.
Ah! I guess. Come here, bitch.
Keep them back. We're ready to fire.
Fire the trebuchet. Fire one.
Just wait. You're never gonna want to go back to melee attacks ever again.
Why?
Once you start with dying with the mage. You understand why I'm gonna why I love it so much.
They felt that. We'll reload. You get to the other trebuchet. It isn't firing.
This way. We must get this trebuchet firing.
Fire one. Fire two.
Fire penises.
Those won't work. They aren't hard enough.
Wow, you want them in. Charge!
It was either that or big enough, and I think I went with the better choice.
Ha! Did he just blow up? He's still up.
More incoming. Keep them off the trebuchet.
No, I'm not using supply gas. Bitch! Oh, fell on my butt. Where the fuck did you... I shot him past me!
Through the trebuchet. Start firing.
Let's see what I do that in a second.
Excuse me.
It's a sneaky master attack.
So let's take this.
Bad day, bad day, bad day, bad day.
No, shotgun, piss, no.
Everyone to the gates.
We do need to save this every so often because we're going to do the very, very hard part. We need to save everywhere.
Move it! Move it! We need everyone back to the chantry. It's the only building that might hold against that beast. At this point, just make them work for it. The people of Haven will not survive on their own.
Like going that way.
Someone's yelling.
Daly says hi, by the way.
A little busy right now. Please tell him I got it. I got him! She's getting my ass kicked somehow.
Have you saved everyone so far?
So far. Saved Flissa. Come on, guys. Oh, you bastard. Got him.
Thank you. These shits almost had me. Let's go.
There's one last guy I think over here, I think.
Someone's yelling.
Fuck. This is the most annoying part of this whole one. It's gonna be perfect on it. Fuck! Oh, we didn't save
All
him.
we can, yeah? Move.
Well, we didn't save him.
Do you want to reload?
You know how annoying it would be. Fine, let's do it. We have to save everyone.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Someone's in the...
Fuck!
Someone's yelling.
Jump!
Where is everyone? Hell. About time. Let me out.
I believe that is everyone. Best to follow.
Popcorn kernels in my teeth. You hate that?
Yes.
There you go.
Indubitably.
Got it up. There's one missing panel.
Once the stream is over, I will tell you more. But basically, someone tried to bring a +1 to our thing tomorrow.
Was it, Miss Goosey Bag?
Yes.
Country is your shelter.
Only problem with that is that the back seat of my car would be entirely too intimate for comfort if we did that.
Briefly, I am no Templar.
Herald, our position is not good. That dragon stole back any time you might have earned us. There has been no communication, no demands. We advance after advance.
There was no bargaining with the mages either. This Elder One takes what it wants. From what I gathered in Redcliffe, it marched all of this way to take your herald.
What did you want with me?
Yeah, what does he want with me?
If you have any idea why he's after me, I'm all ears.
Besides taking the Templars, I've no idea what would incur this much wrong. And such a promising start with the landslide. If only trebuchets remained an option.
They are. If we turn the last of them to the mountains above us,
We're overrun. To hit the enemy, we bury Haven.
this is not survival now. The only choice left is how spiteful we end this.
Well, that's not acceptable. I didn't race here only to have you drop rocks on my head.
Should we submit? Let him kill us?
Dying is typically a last resort, not first. For a Templar, you think like a blood mage.
There is a path. You wouldn't know it was there unless you'd made the summer pilgrimage, as I have. The people can escape. She must have shown me. Andraste must have shown me so I could tell you.
What are you on about, Roderick?
It was whim that I walked the path. I did not mean to start overgrown. Now, with so many in the Conclave dead, to be the only one who remembers. I don't know. If this simple memory can save me, this could be more than mere accident. You could be.
Cullen, can you get them out?
You were just saying the same thing.
It'll work. Possible. If he shows us the path. What of your escape?
I have no escape.
Perhaps you can surprise the Elder One.
Inquisition! Follow Chancellor Roderick through the Chantry. Move!
Herald, if you are meant for this, if the Inquisition is meant for this, I pray for you.
That must have hurt. He was still behind.
They'll load the trebuchets. Keep the Elder One's attention until we're above the tree line.
Dying is typically a last resort,
If
not
you
the
want to have
first.
a chance, let that thing hear you.
Bitches!
All right, time to get loud.
Hurry!
Did I mention I like the way Iron Bolt thinks?
Boom! I ducked under your bitch, huh? Yeah, it is, bitch. Yeah, bitch. I'll take that bitch. Someone used to spell. Someone's a mage. Someone just got what's in 3 feet of me. Boom! And someone just died.
So who do you prefer dealing with in battle? Red Templars or mages?
Templars.
Why?
Well, it depends on what I am at the time. If I'm a mage, I'd rather deal with Templars. And as weird as it sounds, it actually makes perfect sense. Hi, bitches.
Despite the fact that Templars are specifically designed to counter mages.
Yeah. That's not the main problem, is it? Mages can keep Templars at range. And the way I build my character, I don't think Chain Lightning is gonna help. I don't think your little keep me away from you is gonna help me. Get you really close to me isn't gonna help you at all. Considering, I don't know, I have Chain Lightning, so. I used to drink here.
With Sarah.
Very. And hot bitch! I used to tell you why that's always my first opening. No! I just climbed over top of things and everything. You are aware you can change the attack animation depending how you do it, right? Mm-hmm. I'm not even caring about the equipment issues right now. Did we just find an enhanced shield bash?
Does it say something that I don't have, that I don't think I've died once in my game except when I was trying to do something that I was clearly outmatched for?
What do you mean died?
Like, I haven't wiped once in my game unless I was like...
You mean like all your entire party dead?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no. You know how hard it is to do on normal mode? Like, you literally have to not be trying.
There's the trebuchet. Let's toss some rock.
Iron Bolt. There's a trebuchet. Let's lock some rock. Well, actually, no. One other thing has managed to kill my entire party.
What?
Dragon fights.
I never died during dragon fights.
The first one I did, I died. Because I was at level with it. And that was with me cheating and looking up a strat. And I didn't even perfectly follow the strat.
I don't use strat to do it. They're just gonna be back. More bitches. Well, this is what being a mage is useful. You see how closely grouped all those people are?
Yeah.
Chain lightning. Like I said, you're gonna love being a mage when this fight comes around. Doesn't matter who you face it.
So which one of the main story quests is your favorite in this game?
Meaning what? Which way do I usually follow?
No, like what's your favorite quest to do in this?
That's a tough decision.
Like not just do you go mage Templar or Templars, which is the main story quest is your favorite? I know you prefer going mages.
I usually go mages.
Be ready. More coming our way.
Because mages.
Yes, just stand there while I kill you.
I still stand by our decision to disband the Templars.
Me too.
Watch them.
Oh, fuck, I forgot about that.
So now you gotta kill Fiona. I'm sorry, Fiona. You must die.
I like Fiona though.
I do. That's why I said I'm sorry.
There she is. She's actually a threat, by the way.
What?
She's actually a threat.
I know. She had a very interesting life. Fiona had a very interesting life. She was a Grey Warden until she cured herself of the taint. And if I remember correctly, she's not even sure how that happened. And then they tried to have her do the joining again, and it didn't work. The taint just wouldn't take. Then she fought with Merrick and gave birth to King Alistair. Yeah, you just killed Alistair's mom.
Good.
Or at least it's heavily implied that she is Alistair's mom.
Now.
And no, Alistair is not aware of that fact.
Your favorite part's coming up after this.
I know. I think it's everyone's favorite part. I know it's yours. Because you said it perfectly encapsulates the second part of the game.
Oh.
Nice, dragon. Good dragon.
Enough. Pretender, you toy with forces beyond your ken. No more.
Okay, creature.
Yes.
Be defiant.
Whatever you are, I'm not afraid. Words mortals often hurl into darkness. Once they were mine, they are always thine. Know me. Know what you have pretended to be. Exalt
A blood ugly
the
creature?
Elder One. The will that is Corypheus.
A blood ugly creature?
You will kneel.
I will not yield.
You'll get nothing out of me. You will resist. You will always resist. It matters not. I am here to anchor. The process of removing it begins now. It is your fault, Geralt. You interrupted a ritual years in the planning, and instead of dying, you stole its purpose. I do not know how you survived, but what marks you as touched, what you flail at rifts, I crafted to assault the very heavens. And you used the anchor to undo my work. The gore.
Yes.
It's a boon from Andraste. He saved my life. Then your lady wished me to kill you. For her boon is a beacon I cannot let escape. I once breached the Fade in the name of another to serve the old gods of the Empire in person. I found them in chaos and corruption, dead with space. For 1,000 years I was confused, no more. I have gathered the will to return under no name but my own, to champion with it to in turn correct this blighted world. Beg that I succeed, for I have seen the throne of the gods, and it was empty.
I don't know why, but I really like that line.
Why, I've seen the throne of the gods and
The
it was empty.
anchor
Yes.
is permanent. You have spoilt it with your stumbling. So be it. I will begin
You
again.
broke it first.
Find another way to give this world the nation and God it requires. And you, I will not suffer even an unknowing rival. You must die.
Not today.
No, you've talked long enough.
You expect me to fight. But that's not why I kept you talking. Enjoy your victory. Here's your prize!
They're just like, oh shit.
That monologue gave him just enough time.
I love how I fall through a tiny little crack.
That's what's great about villain monologues. They give you plenty of time to figure out an escape plan. Yeah. And yet the villains never seem to realize that.
It's like, since you're gonna kill me anyway, you might as well just tell me your evil plan. Fuck no. Boom!
I can't remember what number that is, but that is one of the numbers on the evil overlords list.
Oh, it's really a great plan.
No, one of the numbers is when the when I have my enemy at my mercy, and he asks me to tell me what this is all about before I kill him, I will say no and shoot him in the head.
Of course, if your enemy is Wolverine, it doesn't really quite do much.
There.
I love this ability.
I do too.
Now we can rearrange our entire fucking ability tree.
You know the, have you ever read the Evil Overlord list?
No.
Read it sometime. It's very interesting reading. Basically, it's the list of all the things that your typical mustache-twirling villains do wrong, and how you should, the right way you should do it. Another one is, I will never have children.
Why?
Because a son will inevitably try to overthrow you, and a daughter will inevitably fall in love with the hero.
Oh yeah. Good with that. No, she'll run away and then fall in love with the hero, and then come back to kill you.
And a son always tries to overthrow you. Now I have to look this up.
Why?
Because I do.
What are you looking at?
The Evil Overlord list.
Don't care. We're a little bit busy freezing our asses off.
And when I get some downtime during this stream, I'll start reading some stuff from it.
But you know, it's gonna be your turn as soon as we're done with this.
I do know that.
Just so you know. Man, it's really cold out here. You just imagine eventually it's gonna get to the point where technology is so advanced. We'll be playing video games and we'll be feeling what the character feels, which will suck when we get our asses kicked.
Mm-hmm.
That's eventually what it's gonna get to.
Yeah. Eventually we'll have games actually like SAO. Without the, horrendous things.
Yeah.
Like animes that have where you actually go inside the video game are probably not far off from what we'll eventually be at. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm literally frozen solid at this point. One wonders how far he's been walking.
Yeah, right.
Now what the hell happened to everybody else? I mean, we had Iron Ball,
Alright.
Sarah, and fucking...
Number one. My Legions of Terror will have helmets with clear plexiglass visors, not face-concealing ones.
Why?
Thank the Maker.
Oh, am I?
So that the heroes
okay. I had to think for a second on that one. Shh. Now we can go back to drinking.
We cannot simply ignore this. We must find a way.
And who put you in charge? We
I'll
need a
hand this to
consensus
you when I
of
take
nothing.
over and you can read them out loud selectively.
That can't come from nowhere.
She didn't say it could.
Enough! This is getting us nowhere.
You need rest.
They've been at it for hours.
They have that luxury thanks to you. The enemy could not follow, and with time to doubt, we turn to blame. Infighting may threaten as much as this Corypheus.
Where's
Corypheus now?
Do we know where Corypheus and his forces are?
We are
That's
not sure where
tweaked
we
line,
are,
Mallow stuff.
which may be why, despite the numbers he still commands, there is no sign of him. That, or you are believed dead, or without Haven, we are thought helpless, or he girls for another attack. I cannot claim to know the mind of that creature, only his effect on us.
Yelling won't help.
The only thing yelling gets us is a headache. Another headache.
They know. But our situation, your situation, is complicated. Our leaders struggle because of what we survivors witnessed. We saw our defender stand and fall. And now we have seen him return. The more the enemy is beyond us, the more miraculous your actions appear. And the more our trials seem ordained. That is hard to accept, no? What we have been called to endure. What we perhaps must come to believe.
Investigate.
I escaped the avalanche. Barely, perhaps, but I didn't die.
Of course. And the dead cannot return from across the veil. But the people know what they saw. Or perhaps what they needed to see. The Maker works both in the moment and in how it is remembered.
Not wrong there.
I was gonna say, you got a point.
Not with us.
Perception is reality.
Should we believe Corypheus?
Should we believe?
You saw Corypheus. What do you think of his claims of assaulting the heavens?
Scripture says Magisters, the winter servants of false-souled gods, entered the Fade to reach the Golden City, seat of the Maker. For their crime, they were cast out as darkspawn. Their hubris is why we suffer blight, and why the Maker turned from us. If such is the claim of this Corypheus, he is a monster beyond imagining. All mankind continues to suffer for that sin. If even a shred of it is true, all the more reason Andraste would choose someone to rise against him.
You said the heavens are empty.
Corypheus said he found only corruption and emptiness. Nothing golden.
If he entered that place, it has changed him without and within. The living are not meant to make that journey. Perhaps these are lies he must tell himself, rather than accept that he earned the scorn of the Maker. I know I could not bear such.
We need more than faith.
I believe, but it didn't help.
No, no, because that makes it seem like he's giving up. He's basically, I mean, resolve it. So yeah, that's definitely not lost faith. It's not a waste of time. A fanatical belief is to blame, but you're not going to say that.
Yeah.
We need more than faith. It's like, yeah, it's not going to...
Alright,
we have it,
say.
but we need more!
I just don't see how what I believe matters. Lies or not, Corypheus is a real physical threat. You can't match that with hope alone.
Which is what my point is. And then your favorite part.
I think everyone's favorite part.
Probably. Hey, you better have some in there.
What?
You better have some in there.
I do have some.
Oh, not yet. Yeah, wait.
I'll top them up. What was that, though?
It's the moment where Liliana starts singing. Doing it too early.
is long, and the path is dark. Look to the sky, one day soon, the dawn will come. Bear your way and praise it high. Stand your ground, the dawn will come. The night is long, and the path is dark. Look to the sky, one day soon, the dawn will come.
An army needs more than an enemy. It needs a cause.
You tell him, Giselle.
Well, this scene, I don't know if it's going to change. I don't know if it changes.
A wise woman, worth heeding. Her kind understand the moments that unify a cause. Or fracture it. The orb Corypheus carried, the power he used against you, it is
Nope, it doesn't change.
Corypheus used the orb to open the breach. Unlocking it must have caused the explosion that destroyed the Conclave. I do not yet know how Corypheus survived. Nor am I certain how people will react when they learn of the orb's origin.
It does kind of change.
How do you have this?
All right. What is it and how do you know about it?
They were foci, used to channel ancient magics. I have seen such things in the Fade, or memories of older magic.
I know
Corypheus
what
may
that came
think
from.
his empire's magic
Better
was
not
built
spoil
on
it
the
for
bones of
anybody.
my people. Knowing or not, he risks our alliance. I cannot allow it.
You're right to be worried.
This whole mess is confusing. I can see how elves might be an easy target.
History would agree. But there are steps we can take to prevent such a distraction.
If you're Elvin, he basically mentions like, yeah, we're kind of screwed at this point. We're a little boned when they find out.
Change to you. Scout to the north. Be their guide.
The better question is, how did he know Skyhold was there?
I can't say it without revealing too much.
Then no.
Place
But
that waits for a force to hold it.
it was a rhetorical question after all.
That's true.
There is a place where the Inquisition can build, grow.
I'll give you a hint. You find out in the DLC. In Trespasser.
I figured as much.
I think it's Trespasser. I want to say it's Trespasser. Could be wrong though.
No, I can't really blame Corypheus for not attacking Skyhold. I wouldn't want to attack Skyhold directly either. That would be a bloodbath. Especially for an enemy that's ready for you and can see you coming for miles around.
And it's extremely cold.
Yeah.
You know, I just realized something.
There's a big part of the reason why they
He's holding the staff as if it's his original staff. If you pay attention to where his hands are, he's not holding the staff. He's holding what it would be for his original staff. Which, by the way, he's no longer going to have that staff that he has now.
But what I was saying is, a big part of the reason that the attack on Haven worked.
They had no defenses.
They had no defenses, and they caught you completely unaware.
Yep. Come with us!
Skyhold is an incredible defensive position with sight for miles around, where a surprise attack is impossible.
They arrive daily from every settlement in the region. Skyhold is the becoming a pilgrimage.
And even if he successfully pulled it off, he would lose men he can't afford to lose.
Yep.
We have the walls and numbers to put up a fight here.
Yeah, but
this
it'd be
threat
over.
is far beyond the war we anticipate.
So you would sacrifice the numbers to kill you.
But we now know what
So
allowed
basically,
you
if you
to stand
succeeded,
against
it'd all be worth it.
What drew him to you?
But if the attack got beaten off,
What are we
then-
gonna say? You wanted the anchor, or he was Andraste's blessing? Should we?
Yeah.
He came for this, and now it's useless to him. So he wants me dead. That's it.
The anchor has power, but it's not why you're still standing here. Your decisions let us heal the sky. Your determination brought us out of Haven. You are the creature's rival because of what you did. And we know it. All of us. The Inquisition requires a leader. The one
But you can't
who
use that
has
sword.
already been leading.
I know, right? I actually looked for it as soon as I...
Oh yeah, I bet you did. You know how you know you can't use it?
How?
Because she gives it to everybody. Even mages. Which, by the way, we're going to the Knight Commander. Or the Knight... Yeah, whatever the fucking one for the mage is.
Knight Enchanter.
Yeah, that's what it is. My faith is rewarded. Should I do that? Does it really matter here?
Everyone agreed to this?
Really?
Yes.
It's unanimous.
By the way,
You all have that much confidence in
who
me?
are we going with for Divide?
No, I thought we were going to go with Descendant first. Because we were going to go with Liliana.
Alright, then you're going to want to say I'll be a servant of faith.
Handing this power to anyone is troubling. But I have to believe this is meant to be. There would be no Inquisition without you. How it will serve, how you lead, that must be yours to decide.
I forget which I picked. For my mage. Which, by the way, I can't wait till we get into that bedroom. That's a kick-ass sword.
I'll be a servant of faith. Yes, it is. You know you wanted to wield it in any warrior game.
I will restore what Corypheus could never destroy. I am but a servant of the light. The Inquisition belongs to the faithful.
Wherever you lead us.
Have our people been told? They have. And soon, the work. Commander, will they follow?
Inquisition, will you follow? Will you fight? Will we triumph? Your leader, your herald, your Inquisitor!
Oh, the right-handed number.
Oh, yes.
I love that moment. The greatest moment ever when Josephine finally loses her cool and cheers and then gets all embarrassed about it. This is like modern day porn music. In some weird way. Yeah, look at the fucking mess, man. Somebody needs to clean this shit up. We're not using that throne, we're getting a new one.
It began in the courtyard.
We already have a new
Turn
one.
that promise into
I know
action.
we have a new one.
But what do? We know nothing about this Corypheus except that he wanted your mom.
Corypheus wants to restore Tevinter. Is this a prelude to war with the Imperium?
I get the feeling we're dealing with extremists, not the vanguard of a true invasion.
Tevinter is not the Imperium of 1,000 years ago. What Corypheus yearns to restore no longer exists. Though they would shed no tears if the South fell to chaos, I'm certain.
Investigate.
Could his dragon really be an archdemon? What would that mean?
It would mean the beginning of another blight.
We've seen no Darkspawn other than Corypheus himself. Perhaps it's not an archdemon at all, but something different?
Whatever it is, it's dangerous.
Oh, yes, I do know what it
Such a
is.
creature gives
I know what it
Corypheus
is.
an advantage we can't ignore.
Should we tell them or should we wait?
No, we should wait.
I don't know. Does it? It
Corypheus
is actually
wanted to
revealed.
enter the Black City, but this would make him a god.
I think
He's
Flemeth
willing
says
to
it.
tear this world apart to
No.
reach the next. It won't matter if he's wrong.
What if he's not wrong? If he finds
Did
some
we get
other
into that
way
point
into
yet?
the Fae?
No.
Then he gains the
We
power
already
he
knew she was back.
or unleashes catastrophe on us all.
We
Are
need
we
more.
safe here?
Yeah, let's see that.
Could he strike at us here? We can't have a repeat of what happened at Haven.
Skyhold has the bones to withstand Corypheus. After what you did with one trebuchet, I'd bet against direct attack.
Two
We do
trebuchets.
have one
Remember?
advantage. We know what Corypheus intends to do next. When you were at Therenfall, you uncovered a plot to kill Empress Selene. Imagine the chaos her death would cause. With his army.
An army he's growing. The envy demon gloated about a massive force of demons.
Corypheus could conquer the entire south of Thedas, god or no god. I'd feel better if we knew more about what we were dealing with.
I know someone who can help with that. Everyone acting all inspirational jogged my memory, so I sent a message to an old friend.
You keep playing for now because I'm assuming you want to design what she looks like.
It is a she, right?
Yes.
Yes, she did do she.
I'm always.
By the way, I like female Hawk's voice.
Oh my god, yes.
Parading around might cause a fuss. It's better for you to meet privately on the battlements.
That look they all give.
It's complicated.
I love the look that Liliana gives Josephine. It's like, you son of a bitch.
Well, we stand ready to move on both of these.
Where did she pull that pen out of? I think she pulled it out of her ass.
If Varric has brought who I think he has, Cassandra is going to kill him.
She nearly does.
She kind of does, and then she gets over it.
No, you get her to back off, remember?
Oh wait, you know what we're gonna do first?
What?
Change our clothes.
And our throw.
We can't change that.
Yeah, we can.
We can't, because that requires us to go in the bedroom, which is right here.
No, we change. I think.
No, we have to do it in the bedroom.
Are you sure? I think we can do it in the forge.
No, we can't do it in the forge. Why would we be able to do it in the forge? The throne we can change, the
That's what
clothes
I
we
meant.
can't.
I meant the throne.
No, I was talking about our clothes, you dipshit. I know the throne we're doing here.
By the way, you have one from DLC that we don't have otherwise.
Okay. Yeah, let's go to do fishes.
Look at the Dragon Ball one.
No, that one I didn't see. Well, I'll see what it looks like.
Yeah, walk out and see what it looks like. I think it's pretty awesome.
See me, I would use fucking the old Ferelden one. Windows, composition, heraldry.
I use mostly Inquisition stuff.
No, the heraldry I use from wherever we're originally from.
Mm-hmm.
If we're Dalish, I'd use the Dalish. Dwarven, I'd use that. Kunari, I'd use Kunari. I'm not using Drapery, that one. Should we?
No, that's Kunari.
Let's do Frostback Basin. Remembrance of our homes.
I think Free Marches is good.
Yeah, just generic. Banner, yeah, well, that one we're not changing.
Alright, let's do this.
The car. We get to change. Oh, wait, yeah, we can. Frostback Basin?
Shall we? Check out this throne.
Okay, Frostback Basin, yay. We're nowhere near close to it. Ready for that. It's kind of ridiculous, by the way. It really does.
I think it looks cool.
It looks ridiculous. Exceptionally ridiculous. I'll worry about that later. I was fucking... Change my clothes. Alright, let's go talk to Josephine.
I think you can actually start her quest now.
I don't think we can do it yet.
I've made some inquiries into the Imperial Court. The sooner we deal with the threat to the Empress, the better. The political situation in the Empire is dangerously unstable. It will complicate matters.
Everything in the Empire complicates matters. It's the Orlesian national pastime.
He's got a point.
Lose about the grand game if you like, Commander, but we play for the higher stakes, and to the death.
The Court's disapproval can be as great a threat as the Venator. We must be vigilant to avert disaster.
Don't worry, Josephine. We'll protect the Empress no matter what.
I pray you're right. If the hints from Therinthor are to be believed, we are all in terrible danger. Orlais holds Tevinter at bay. All of Tedas could be lost if the Empire falls to Corypheus. Celine is holding peace talks under the auspices of a grand masquerade. Every power in Orlais will be there. It's the perfect place for an assassin to hide.
I don't have a thing to wear.
I like that.
A grand masquerade. I need to go shopping.
We don't have enough sway with the court to arrange an invitation. Perhaps a few more alliances.
Or soldiers.
We need a greater presence in Orlais. And soon.
Do you want to do the Grey Wardens first?
I usually do.
At least get to the meat.
Let's go talk to
This mysterious person that
yes.
Eric has talked about. Are you going to my bedroom yet? Seriously, Christ's sake, dude.
Can't.
Find the war room. Oh, fucking matter. Let's go there. Get the jobs dealt with. Leave there. Come back here. Maybe fix that issue. This is where you can glitch out so you can actually get into the bedroom before you're supposed to. I forget how to do that. I'm tired of wearing these fucking pajamas. No. Underworld knowledge? Or nobility knowledge?
I'd say nobility. The next one should be historical knowledge, then underworld.
Why historical?
Historical knowledge will help us with the Grey Wardens.
Griffin Mail.
Oh. Josephine. This seems like a Josephine thing.
Yes, it does.
Let us begin.
Yes!
0, 0, 0, so. Oh. Evil Overlord list. Number 2. My ventilation ducts will be too small to crawl through. My noble half-brother, whose throne I usurped, will be killed. Not kept anonymously imprisoned in a forgotten cell of my dungeon.
Wait, what?
My noble half-brother, whose throne I usurped, will be killed. Not kept anonymously imprisoned in a forgotten cell of my dungeon.
I'm trying to figure out what that's referencing.
Man in the Iron Mask.
No. I feel like we should have met, seeing as you were camping in the west part of the country until someone wiped it even off the map. My map. That was annoying.
First I have one. What does it say? First I have one army.
First I have one army in Ferelden with a buy your leave, and then there are two. But I guess my point is that I'm King Alistair, ruler of Ferelden, and I've learned that who is behind that second army. His cult of Tevinter followers is supposedly in the royal palace. Somewhere. Cackling it out. This sounds like Alistair.
It does.
Thank you for keeping true to his character.
I know, right?
Seeing as your Inquisition knows far more about them, I'm hopeful you can help us find these.
Cultists.
I know. Reading the responses. It asked them all to leave. Pointy swords. I don't even want to know what they're up to. One archdemon per age is really all for Elden good stomach. Thank you very much.
This is why I love Alistair. Liliana. This seems like a Liliana thing.
This does seem like a Liliana thing. Because, I mean, they know each other. And they could have squeaked each other, who knows.
It's funny because Alistair actually did squeaky Morrigan in this game.
Did we do that?
Yes, we did.
Isn't the warden female? Didn't she the queen?
She was female.
She's the queen.
Yeah.
That's right.
Also, it's funny to have Alistair and Morgan squeaky because of how much they hate each other.
Damn straight. Oh god. There's that one. Hi, DLC.
Shooting is not too good for my enemies. That's number 4 on the Evil Overlords list.
Yeah, then.
5. The artifact, which is the source of my power, will not be kept on the mountain of despair beyond the river of fire, guarded by the dragons of eternity. It will be in my safe deposit box.
Wait, what?
The same applies to the object, which is my one weakness. Basically, you know how...
Everybody has that one thing. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, the source of their power or their one weakness is kept at the end of supposedly impossible to obtain quest, and then the hero promptly does it.
Yes.
Yeah, like, just keep it in the safe deposit box. So anyone who's watched Death Note will know that's not necessarily better protection.
Who were we giving this to? We were giving this to somebody. Oh yeah, we were gonna give it to... Where's the
I will not gloat over my enemy's predicament before killing them.
I should have talked to Josephine.
7. When I've captured my adversary and he says, "Look before you kill me, will you at least tell me what this is all about?" I'll say no and shoot him. No, on second thought, I'll shoot him, then say no. After I kidnapped the beautiful...
Oh, by the way, sure time.
No, Hawk, remember?
Oh, that's right.
The only reason you're still playing is because I knew you wanted to design Hawk.
That's right.
The people coming know we just survived Corypheus and the dragon.
And they must be confident we are able to do so again. The Templars will be scrutinizing the leadership. They should feel secure here.
And you don't.
Do you not feel safe?
I've had difficulty forgetting Corypheus' attack on Haven. Do you know...
By the way, what we should totally call this episode is either The Dawn Will Come or The Fall of Haven.
Okay, Ruby. When does this turn into a Ruby?
Funny, but... both of those seem like fitting episode titles, wouldn't you say?
Yep.
We lost far too many good people to that monster.
Before I return to my duties, allow me to congratulate you on your appointment as Inquisitor.
You don't have to call me my lord.
By the way, after I kidnapped the beautiful princess, we will be married immediately in a quiet civil ceremony, not a lavish spectacle in 3 weeks' time, during which the final phase of my plan will be carried out. Do it.
I'm loath to depart from such pleasant company. Would you care to walk the castle with me?
Oh, well, a steward then? Let me fetch the steward.
That isn't precisely what I was hoping for.
Well, do let me know if you change your mind. I must find someone to prepare for the guest quarters.
Ouch. I'm hurt with that one. I'm gonna go jump off.
By the way, I will not include a self-destruct mechanism unless absolutely necessary. If it is necessary, it will not be a large red button labeled Danger Do Not Push. The big red button marked Do Not Push will instead trigger a spray of bullets on anyone stupid enough to disregard it. Similarly, the on-off switch will not be clearly labeled as such. You gotta admit, that's a good one, though.
Yep. I gotta find the fucking battlement. Hey! Hi, Scouty.
I will not interrogate my enemies in the inner sanctum. A small hotel well outside my borders will work just as well.
Not me, though. Indispensable.
I have to go.
I like Scout Party.
As do I.
She's a hardened warrior.
That was bad, and you know it.
I know, that's why I did it.
How is a place like this lost?
Okay. I will be secured by superiority. Therefore, I will feel no need to prove it by leaving clues in the form of riddles or leaving my weaker enemies alive to show they pose no threat.
Custom.
One of my advisors will be an average 5-year-old child. Any flaws in my plan that he is able to spot will be corrected before implementation.
Actually, I don't think we did female. I think we did male.
We did, I think.
We did male. Yeah.
Well, next time we have to do female.
Yeah, it was a plan.
All slain enemies will be cremated, or at least have several rounds of ammunition emptied into them, not left for dead at the bottom of the cliff. The announcement of their deaths, as well as any accompanying celebration, will be deferred until after the aforementioned disposal. The hero is not entitled to a last kiss, a last cigarette, or any other form of last request. I will never employ any device with a digital countdown. If I find that such a device is absolutely unavoidable, I will set it to activate when the counter reaches 1 minute and 17 seconds and the hero is just putting his plan into operation. I will never utter the sentence, but before I kill you, there's just one thing I want you to know.
This is always funny.
When I employ people as advisors, I will occasionally listen to their advice. I will not have a son. Although his laughably underplanned attempt to usurp power would easily fail, it would provide a failed distraction at a crucial point in time.
Yep.
I will not have a daughter. She would be as beautiful as she was evil, but one look at the hero's rugged countenance and she'd betray her own father.
Yep.
Despite its proven stress-relieving effect, I will not indulge in maniacal laughter. When so occupied, it's easy to miss unexpected developments that a more attentive individual could adjust to accordingly. I will hire a talented fashion designer to create original uniforms for my Legions of Terror, as opposed to some cheap knockoffs that make them look like Nazi stormtroopers, Roman foot soldiers, or savage Mongol hordes. All were eventually defeated, and I want my troops to have a positive mindset.
Didn't we choose a warrior build for this guy?
Yes, we did. He was a warrior.
That was dumb. We should have chosen a rogue. Gives us the extra bow.
Gives him the extra what?
You didn't realize that?
What?
Did you forget in the... Well,
I actually don't remember what we picked for him.
I think we picked warrior, considering and judging from what he's wearing. There you go. That's his dabber hair.
Yes, it is.
How's that looking for you?
Very good.
Cool. Because that's what he's gonna have. Except changes.
No matter how tempted I am with the prospect of unlimited power.
Oh, maybe we did pick a mage.
Inquisitor, meet Hawk, the champion of Kirkwall.
Though I don't use that title much anymore.
Hawk, the Inquisitor. I figured.
The hair's the same! I did it! Hey, you are my twin. Oh, here you go.
You've already dropped half a mountain on the bastard. I'm sure anything I can tell you pales in comparison.
Oh, I don't know.
How you like that look?
Davis City
It's a badass look, isn't it?
rampaging Kunari.
I don't see how that really applies. Or is there a horde of rampaging Kunari I don't know about?
There's a Kunari. He almost qualifies as a horde all by himself. Fortunately, he's on our side.
So, what can I tell you?
Varric said that you fought Corypheus before.
Fought and killed him. The Grey Wardens were holding him, and he somehow used his connection to the Darkspawn to influence them.
Corypheus got into their heads, messed with their minds, turned them against each other.
If the Wardens have disappeared, they could have fallen under his control again.
That's not good, or is it reversible?
Is it reversible?
If that's what happened to the Wardens, do you think we can free them?
Heineken or root beer?
Well, the Heineken's always done for the root beer, you bitch.
He was investigating something unrelated for me. His name is Stroud. The last time we spoke,
We already know who
he
we're
was
killing.
worried about corruption in
Yes.
ranks.
Next time, we're totally having either Alistair or Logame be the guy.
Probably Logame.
Did your friend disappear with them?
No. He told me he'd be hiding in an old smuggler's cave near Crestwood.
And we are having a female hawk next time.
Yes, we are.
If you didn't know about Corypheus, what were you
She's
doing
probably
with
gonna be
the
a
Wardens?
rogue.
The Templars in Kirkwall were using a strange form of lyrium. It was red. I'd hoped the Wardens could tell me more about it.
We've encountered red lyrium. Corypheus was using it to corrupt the Templars and turn them into his slaves.
Hopefully my friends in the Wardens will know more.
This is bad for the Wardens.
I do like how Stroud and Hawk get into a cat fight at one point.
Hey, I haven't played DA2. Don't ruin shit for me.
No, in this game, remember?
No, because I had fucking Loghain, and they didn't really get into a cat fight.
They get into an argument.
Besides, I can't sacrifice female hawk. My hawk was so goddamn fucking hot. Even for a blonde.
If Corypheus is
Yes,
corrupted,
for those of you who are listening, I
maybe to safety.
am not partial to blondes.
I'll do whatever's necessary to stop it. Corypheus is my
Blonde
responsibility.
is so goddamn
I thought
fine.
I'd kept it before. This time, I'll make sure of it. Inquisitor.
You said you thought you killed Corypheus?
The Grey Wardens had him imprisoned. They used my father's blood in a ritual to seal Corypheus inside. But he could still reach out and influence the Warden's thoughts. He sent them after me. And I didn't just think I killed him. When the fight was done, he was dead on the ground. Maybe his tie to the blight somehow brought him back. Or maybe it's old Tevinter magic. But he was dead. I swear it.
Where did you go after the mages rebelled?
I heard the Chantry might be sending an exalted march to Kirkwall to put down the rebellion. I hoped that leaving would save lives and force the Divine to divide her forces to come after them. As it turned out, I needed a bothered. All the circles started rising up, and the exalted march never came.
Who do we have him in a relationship with? Was it Meryl?
I think so.
Who did we pick Meryl?
I'd like to know more about Anthony. What was he like?
I don't know if there ever was just Atlas. He was crazy. By the end, there was nothing left in him except this insane need to start a war.
Yeah, didn't we make him so he was like became corrupted? Like he was possessed by the time of it.
I assume Varric's been feeding you information about the Inquisition? What did he say about me?
Only good things, I promise. I was a little surprised, actually. Varric isn't one for religion in general, but he thinks highly of the Inquisition. I think the exact phrase was, has a good shot at fixing Wandi's mess.
Yeah.
I heard you had family and friends in Kirkwall. Where are they now?
My brother's a Grey Warden. I had my friend Adam
He is a mage.
as far from Orlais as possible. When all the wardens started acting strangely, I had to keep my family safe. Meryl is helping elven refugees who were displaced by the war. I didn't want to take her away from that. Meryl's spent enough time fighting for her life with me.
We'll talk later.
I'll meet you in Crestwood.
How you think he's a mage?
I know he's a mage. You know how I know?
Because brother.
Because brother. It's a if Hawk's a mage, his sister dies. If he's anything but a mage, his sister lives because his sister's a mage too. That's how they did it. It doesn't matter what gender you were. It mattered what class you picked. Are we gonna talk to everybody?
We
talk
are.
to everybody.
And then by the time we're done talking to everybody, it'll probably be time to end the update.
The stream?
Yeah, the stream.
Yep. Go talk to Iron Ball! I already talked to her. She has nothing important to say.
I was trying to get into the...
We can't get in there!
Because that's where Sarah is.
No.
Speaking of which,
I don't think she's in there right now.
there's something I want to show you.
I think she's down there. Because Iron Ball's supposed to be in there too.
Remember, take him with you. With us the first time we kill a dragon.
I promise. Evening. Iron Bull. My merc band just joined up.
Tanner. I'm from Jade. Well, Neo Jade.
Mira. I was guard captain for Lady Pendel. Signed on after shit blew up at the Conclave. Share a drink? Who's your friend?
This is Grim. He doesn't talk much.
Say little. Say little. Say little! You can piss him off if you say anything. You can actually piss him off.
Whatever that Corypheus asshole is.
This isn't just about killing. We're helping the Inquisitor save the world and build the next empire.
Say little.
The Inquisitor isn't a god. He's just a man trying to do the right thing.
Well, long as I get paid, I'm happy. That's why I signed up.
I just couldn't spend my whole life on a farm. Needed to live a kingdom.
What about you, Mira? Why'd you join up? I thought you were serving some noble.
I saw what happened at Haven. The Inquisitor staring down that monster and his archdemon. I don't think the chant of light as much as I should. But you can't see something like that and not believe.
Well, Grim and I should find our tents. Thanks for the drink. I know every soldier under my command. You don't have that option, but a few faces might help.
Go ahead.
You made it sound like you didn't like the Inquisition.
People don't always tell the truth when they're polite. You've got to poke them a bit.
They may think less of you.
But those two soldiers might think you're an asshole. So, it was good to get their perspective. Yeah. Sounds like we could use an easy win for boys like Tanner. And vets like Mira have seen enough to be wary. You've got a good army coming along. Remember that, no matter what comes next.
And you have big giant horns.
You know the joke you want to make.
He's a horny dude. I swear to God, seriously, Sarah's behind that somewhere. Pretty sure I thought she used to be. You're always looking on the map.
Oh,
yeah,
here it is.
You're damned right I did.
You conniving little shit.
You kidnapped me. You interrogated me. What did you expect?
I'm gonna say we should intervene.
Hey, enough.
You're taking his side?
I said enough.
We needed someone to lead this Inquisition. First, Liliana and I searched for the hero of Ferelden, but she had vanished. Then we looked for Hawk, but he was gone too. We thought it all connected, but no. It was just you. You kept him from us.
The Inquisition has a leader.
Hawk would have been at the Conclave if anyone could have saved Most Holy.
Let's see, yeah. Well, what's done is done.
No, Varric's not at fault. It ain't his fault.
That's true.
Varric's not responsible for what happened at the Conclave.
I was protecting my friend.
Varric is a liar, Inquisitor. A snake. Even after the Conclave, when we needed Hawk most, Varric kept him secret.
I don't blame him.
He's with us now. We're on the same side.
We all know whose side you're on, Varric. It will never be the Inquisition's.
We need to work together?
Attacking him now won't help us, Cassette.
Ha! Exactly.
And you better not be keeping anything else from us.
I understand.
He did bring Hawk. Late, perhaps, but Hawk is with us. As are you.
Know what I think? If Hawk had been at the temple, he'd be dead too. You people have done enough to him.
I agree with Varric there.
Varric's got a point.
I believed it. He spun his story for me and I swallowed it. If I just explained what was at stake, if I just made him understand. But I didn't, did I? I didn't explain why we needed Hawk. I'm such a fool.
And they've done enough to Hawk.
Yep, what if it had been different? What if it had been different?
What if you hadn't believed him, and you tracked Hawk down?
Honestly, Hawk might not even have agreed to become Inquisitor. He supported the Mage Rebellion after all. He wouldn't have trusted me for a second. But this isn't about Hawk, or even Varric. Not truly. I should have been more careful. I should have been smarter. I don't deserve to be here.
You're too hard on yourself, Cassandra.
Not hard enough, I think.
You can't believe that.
I want you to know, I have no regrets. Maybe if we'd found Hawk or the hero of Ferelden, the Maker wouldn't have needed to send you. But he did. I don't know what's to come, but you're more than I could have hoped for.
I feel kind of insulted after that conversation.
I don't. If you were looking for someone to lead this Inquisition thing, who would you look for?
The guy who basically beat the shit out of everybody? Like me? Hi, I got a mark on my hand!
But who were you before you had a mark on the hand? Remember, this was before everything blew up at Haven.
Yeah, and then after everything blew up at Haven, why would you still look for Hawk?
She wasn't. She was looking for him beforehand.
She was also looking for him after. Because she's like, even after, we still look for one. And that's why she was pissed at Varric. Because like, even afterward, you could have said something about it.
But yes. Beforehand, who would your first choice be? My first choice would be the hero of Ferelden or Hawk. The hero of Ferelden would honestly be my first choice.
Yeah. I mean, he stopped the blight. He beats everyone's ass. Find out where the fuck Sarah is.
I know, I'm gonna use the restroom real quick. Here, for a second, you can take the helm.
Let's find out what fucking Sarah is, because I'm pretty sure she's not in there. I think she is. Sarah, there's Sarah.
So, Inquisitor. It's Inquisitor now, right? Remember that war we talked about stopping? Full of little baddies I can stick with little arrows. That's not a friggin' archdemon, is it? Droste, what does that mean?
Let me know what she says. I could use some clarification myself.
It's swearing, not praying. She doesn't answer. Not like she's supposed to. I know what happened to you.
And also, even if
whatever
you want to
thinks
make Hawk Inquisitor,
it seems. I don't know what it seems.
even if you didn't want to make Hawk Inquisitor, wouldn't you still want Hawk in your Inquisition?
Yeah.
Being able to say that the hero of the champion of Kirkwall supports us.
Even though we both know he wouldn't have anyway.
Yeah, but being able to say that he did, if he actually did, would have been a great boost to the Inquisition. Calm down and explain, or Corypheus seems real enough.
Calm down and explain.
I can't help if you don't explain what's wrong exactly.
It's got to be nonsense, doesn't it? We're kind of screwed if it isn't. I mean, that horrific thing. A Magister, right? The story is he cracked the Golden City. But that's a hazy dream. If not, Seat of the Maker, real thing. A seat needs a book, so the Maker, real thing. Fairy stories about the start and end of the world. Real things. It's too far, isn't it? I just want to plug the Skyhole rubbish so I can go play.
You joined to help the little people caught up in this. But do you believe or not?
In Andraste? Of course.
But you doubt what you're seeing and hearing.
It can't be true. Even fanatics don't want to be this right. Look, I have arrows. I can make this Corypheus believe in those.
Corypheus.
Good enough?
I love how she never pronounces. I don't know if she ever pronounces.
I don't think so. What do you think he would say?
Keep calling it nonsense. That perspective will keep the Inquisition grounded.
Oh, I can do that. Sure could use a few more people shouting no. We fight, the bad things go away, everyone calms down, and everything goes back to normal. And that's well-paved normal.
Yeah, it almost makes sense.
You're starting to not sound completely crazy.
I know, scary, innit? Bring them on. But first, food. I'm starving.
Did I mention I love Sarah's
craziness?
Yes. I do think she's right, though. Even fanatics don't want to be that right.
Yeah, even fanatics don't want to be this right. Oh, look. Sarah again, yeah.
Who's this?
Some dude we saved.
Some rando.
Dudes whose life we saved. Back in Haven, who used to be something else. I think it was fucking a shopper dude.
I get the book. I see how it is. I mean, thanks for my wife.
Hey, what the fuck have you?
Where is she?
Right there. Can you see her bald head?
It was a mistake to use Haven as a base of operations. The town was completely indefensible.
What do you mean? I can pick the place.
It was a bad location. We should have moved sooner.
You left yourself vulnerable to attack. It was a miscalculation, one that I'm sure you won't repeat. But the enemy struck a serious blow against you and the Inquisition. We must recognize that. You lost.
Worked in our favor?
You're wrong. We now have a better location and far more people at our disposal. This couldn't have worked out better if I'd planned it.
Yet we can hardly rely upon the whims of Providence to give us all our victories. This
Shut up,
defeat may
Vivian.
have
We don't
turned
like
our
you anyway.
advantage, but it will not last long. Our enemy advances, Inquisitor. We must not sit idly by. Act first and teach them to fear us. You can become the leader the faithful require, but you must do it soon.
Blackwell's somewhere around here.
Yes.
Cullen, that's Blackwell.
So, this is Skyhold. Come, let's walk the ramparts. I want to examine our fortifications.
Here's the real question.
But
at 1 minute and 42 seconds,
We'll be
1 hour and 42 minutes.
No,
do we start a new area, or do we end once we're done talking?
We end once we're done talking to everybody. Or we can end after we're done talking to him.
Corypheus thinks we're beaten. By the time he finds us, we'll be legion.
I know soldiers. I know our soldiers. Corypheus made 100 enemies when he kicked down our door. Let him come. I swear I'll take the twister bastard down, even if I have to die to do it.
Yeah, if I were Corypheus, I wouldn't attack Skyhold either.
Nope.
You'd lose way too many men, and there's no guarantee you'd even be able to pull it off.
You're taking his heart.
You see this as a personal insult, don't you?
If it's not personal for you, maybe it should be. The people flock to your banner, eager to fight for the Herald of Andraste. Their faith is a leash, and your Inquisition has taken hold of it. Tell me honestly, are you what they say you are? Andraste's chosen?
Well, we already admitted to it, so yes.
I was chosen by Andraste. She saved me. We shouldn't question it.
I don't. We all need to believe in something.
He just keeps walking away. Okay, we already talked to her. You will just end it here.
No, we didn't talk to Varric. Or Cullen.
We'll miss some other people. We need to find fucking Dorian.
Or Dorian. We did not talk to
I
Dorian.
don't know where the fuck Dorian's at. Just jump off the edge! You can't take fall damage here. This is why it's so much fun! I've jumped off the balcony in the bedroom.
We also didn't talk to Solus. Or Cole.
We have to find Cole.
I know where Cole usually is, but...
don't
Actually,
know.
I do know where Cole is.
It's like somewhere in the camp. You can just jump off, remember? No fall damage in Skyhold. We are apparently gods in Skyhold. That's not Cole.
Send men to scout the area. We need to know what's out there.
Yes, sir.
Commander, soldiers have been assigned temporary quarters.
Very good. I'll need an update on the armory as well. Now! We set up as best we could at Haven. Could never prepare for an archdemon, whatever it was. With some warning, we might have...
We were all shaken by what happened.
If Corypheus strikes again, we may not be able to withdraw. I wouldn't want to. We must be ready. Work on Skyhold is underway. Guard rotations established. We should have everything on course within the week. We will not run from here, Inquisitor.
How many were lost?
Most of our people made it to Skyhold. It could have been worse. Morale was low. It's improved greatly since you accepted the role of Inquisitor.
Everyone has so much faith in my leadership. Now I'm ready.
You won't have to carry the Inquisition alone, although it must feel it. We needed a leader. You have proven yourself.
Trust your advice.
We responded quickly to the attack on Haven. Without that, so many more would have died. I'm grateful for any help you can give.
Thank you, Inquisitor. I will do everything I can to ensure the security of our people. You have my word.
And you have a bunch of shininess. It is right there, you dipshit. Look for coal. Ta-da!
This thing is not a stray puppy you can make into a pet. It has no business being here.
Wouldn't you say the same of an apostate?
I wondered if Cole
Look at
was
it.
perhaps a
God
mage,
damn, so
given
shut up.
his unusual abilities.
He can cause people to forget him, or even fail entirely to notice him. These are not the abilities of a mage. It seems that Cole is a spirit.
It is a demon.
If you prefer, although the truth is somewhat more complex.
Cole helped me escape the Envy Demon. I already agreed to let him stay.
That was before we knew what it was. Honoring deals with demons is a swift path to an early grave.
Hey, Vivian.
In fact,
Fuck off.
his nature is not so easily defined.
Speak plainly, Solas. What are we dealing with?
Demons normally enter this world by possessing something. In their true form, they look bizarre, monstrous.
But Cole looks like a young man. Could it be possession?
No. He has possessed nothing and no one. And yet he appears human in all respects. Cole is unique, Inquisitor. More than that, he wishes to help. I suggest you allow him to do so.
What do you mean by possession?
Spirits and demons cross over from the Fade by attaching themselves to something in this world. But Cole has willfully manifested in human form without possessing anyone.
The demons who came through the breach, or through the rifts, weren't possessing anything.
These demons were drawn through against their will, driven mad by this world. But Cole predates the breach. From what we can tell, he has lived here for months, perhaps years. He looks like a young man. For all intents and purposes, he is a young man. It is remarkable.
Sounds awful.
I should hear what Cole has to say for himself. Where is he now?
He was right.
Haven.
I like Cole.
So many soldiers fought to protect the pilgrims so they could escape. Choking fear. Can't think from the medicine, but the cuts rack me with every army. Hot, white, pain. Everything burns. I can't. I'm going to... I'm dying. I'm... dead.
That's disconcerting.
Glad to see you're settling in, Cole. Here, I was worried you'd have trouble making friends.
Every breath slower. Like lying in a warm bath. Sliding away. Smell of my daughter's hair when I kiss her at night. Gone. cracked ground pain. Dry, scraping, thirsty. Here.
Thank you.
It's all right. She won't remember me.
You're using your powers as a spirit to help people.
Yes. I used to think I was a ghost. I didn't know. I made mistakes, but I made friends too. Then a Templar proved I wasn't real. I lost my friends. I lost everything. I learned how to be more like what I am. It made me different, but stronger. I can feel more. I can help.
If you're willing, the Inquisition could use your help.
Yes, helping. I help the hurt, the helpless. There's someone. Hurts. It hurts. It hurts. Someone make it stop hurting. Make her, please. The healers have done all they can. It will take him hours to die. Every moment will be agony. He wants mercy. Help.
End it.
All right. Help you.
It's all right. I want to stay.
That was fast. I think we need to go the other way. Find out where the rest of them are at.
I know where the rest of them are.
Do you?
Yes.
Do you know where Dorian's at?
I know where he should be at.
I think he's there.
That got a little heated. Are you all right?
Well,
What the hell was he looking at?
how angry is Cassandra? I wasn't trying to keep secrets. I told the Inquisition everything that seemed important at the time.
Talk to Cassandra.
I bet Cassandra regrets how things went back there. You should talk to her.
I appreciate that you're trying to keep the peace, but things between me and the Seeker are as good as they'll get. I keep hoping none of this is real. Maybe it's all some bullshit from the Fade and it'll just disappear. I know I need to do better. I'm sorry.
Hello.
Well, there's nothing to say to you.
Now, if Dorian's where he's supposed to be.
There he is. Stop jumping.
Brilliant, isn't it? One moment you're trying to restore order in a world gone mad. That should be enough for anyone to handle, yes? Then, out of nowhere, an archdemon appears and kicks you in the head. What? You thought this would be easy?
Love
No,
Dorian's
I was just
commentary.
hoping you would crush our village like an anthill. Sorry about that. Archdemons like to crush, you know. Can't be helped. Am I speaking too quickly for you?
Oh, not at all. Nope, not at all.
You don't need to worry about me. I can keep up.
Yes, I noticed that.
Did you now?
Certainly. If you were a slack-jawed yokel, you'd already be dead. I always assumed the Elder One behind the Venatori was a Magister. But this is something else completely. In Tevinter, they say the Chantry's tales of Magisters starting the Blight are just that. Tales. But here we are. One of those very Magisters, a Dark Spawn.
What does the Imperium say started the Blight?
You know how it is.
Not us.
They say Darkspawn were always there. Magisters and the Blight aren't even related. Is that a surprise?
No one wants to admit they shit the bed. Corypheus is one of the magisters who entered the Black City, and he's darkspawn. What other explanation is there?
Why does that make you angry?
Because the Imperium is my home. I knew what I was taught couldn't be the whole truth, but I assumed there had to be a kernel of it, somewhere. No. It was us all along. We destroyed the world.
Last I checked, the Blights hadn't actually destroyed the world.
Not for lack of trying. If they were more clever, they'd have unleashed something that would really do the job. I have no intention of letting Corypheus win. Not without someone from Tevinter standing against him. It would have been nice if you'd helped stop Alexius. But that's not how things went. So, if it's all the same to you, I'd like to stay and help the Inquisition.
We can use all the help we can get.
No one will thank me, whatever happens. No one will thank you, either. You know that, yes?
Nobody likes a pessimist.
That attitude must be why they kicked you out of the Imperium.
They didn't kick me out? Well, only because they never got around to it. Eventually, they might have. All I know is this. Corypheus needs to be stopped. Men like him ruined my homeland. I won't stand by and let him ruin the world. Oh, and congratulations on that whole leading the Inquisition thing, by the way.
There's one more person we need to talk to, so I'm gonna... Maybe two.
No, that's all the party members we've talked to.
Liliana.
There's Liliana, I was about to say. She's up here.
I know she's up here.
I'm sorry. The names of those we lost. You must blame me for this.
What about Corypheus?
We all saw who attacked us. We know exactly who to blame.
I keep wondering if I could have done something different. When the first of my lookouts went missing, I pulled the rest back, awaiting more information. If they'd stayed in the field, they could have bought us more time. I was afraid to lose my agents. And instead, we lost Haven.
Oh, we could have lost both.
More likely they would have stayed out there, died, and we would have lost Haven anyway.
You don't know that. Their lives could have bought Haven a small chance. My people know their duty. They know the risks. They understand that the Inquisition may call upon them to give their lives.
That indisposable. That disposable. That tissues.
Our people aren't tools to be used and discarded. Your instincts were right. Their lives matter.
Can we afford such sentimentality? What if Corypheus?
We are better than Corypheus.
Jeez, Liliana.
Our agents have encountered more followers of Corypheus, these so-called Venatori. Their leader, Calpurnia, has them searching elven ruins. For what, I do not know. I propose we stop the Venatori before they find what they seek.
Do you know anything about Calpurnia?
Only that Calpurnia is a name from ancient Tevinter legend. An unusual one. She was a priestess of Dumat, foster mother to the founder of the Imperium. A name like that is meant to assure the Venatori they follow in the footsteps of legends. We must prove them wrong.
I'm pleased to see my spymaster is on top of the matter.
I try. These Venatori have been shadowing a merchant called Licinius on Calpurnia's orders. They've investigated his finances, surveyed his warehouses. I propose that you meet with Licinius. Flatter him. Find out what he knows of Calpurnia.
Vicinius sounds like a Tevinter name.
Born in Tallow. Although he claims to be from Virantium. He sells rare oils and amber, and prefers red wine to white.
What side of the bed does he sleep on?
He's unremarkable. I cannot think why Calpurnia would care.
What if Vicinius is as much in the dark as we are?
It never hurts to eliminate an avenue of inquiry. And we should tread lightly with the Venatori. They have contacts and spies, just as we do. The sooner you speak with Vicinius, the better.
We should warn Vicinius that the Venatori cultists are sniffing around.
You'd earn his trust. I'll make arrangements for you to visit his summer home in Val Royeaux. Hopefully, your attention should be enough to pique his interest. We'll have Calpurnia's secrets yet.
I have no idea what's going on.
Alright, that'll be all for tonight.
We'll see you next time in the age.
Dragons. Yes, in the age of the dragon.
See you later. You gotta actually stop the broadcast, remember?